Hey there, it's sandravesterstein, and welcome to the Thriveology of Living Mindfulness series. This week we're focusing on increasing our awareness of our daily choices, which includes our dietary habits and the media content we engage with, as well as how our purchasing decisions impact our lives and the world around us. Consider this: every choice you make regarding food, media, and the items you buy and use influences your lifestyle and determines your impact on the environment. For example, when you opt for an apple instead of a bag of chips, or choose to watch a documentary instead of another episode of a reality show, you are expressing the kind of life you wish to live. With mindfulness, we bring attention to these choices. It's not just your automatic habits. It's about asking if what you are choosing nourishes you, aligns with your values, and adds to your life in a positive way. This practice slows down your decision-making process and transforms these simple decisions into intentional acts that enrich your life and foster a sustainable, healthier world. So why not make this practice part of your journey? Let's explore how mindfully and intentionally consuming can illuminate your path to a more intentional and healthier lifestyle. It's the small steps that can lead to big changes. Let's start this journey and begin by centering yourself by taking a few deep breaths in, inhaling deeply through your nose, and exhaling slowly through your mouth. Now that you've centered yourself, let's set an intention for this practice. Repeat mentally, I intend to become more aware of my consuming habits and their effects on my well-being and environment. This exercise involves mentally rehearsing how you consume food, what type of media you engage with, and what you purchase. First, let's practice mindfully choosing what you eat for a meal. In order to do this, you have to slow down the process of automatically eating by asking yourself, what can I eat that will nourish me, give me energy, align with my values, and add to my life in a positive way? Once you decide on what you're going to eat, think about the choice and ask yourself, does this choice align with my values and the kind of person that I want to be? And before you eat, observe the food's color, the texture, its aroma, and just take a moment to consider where the food came from and the journey it took to reach you. Now imagine, as you eat it, chewing it slowly and savoring each bite, noticing the flavors and the textures. And as you practice this mentally, notice what it feels like emotionally, physically, and spiritually when you mindfully eat. Now let's switch to mindfully choosing the media that you interact with. We all know what it's like to be sucked into Facebook or X, YouTube, and before you know it, time has passed and you don't even realize that you've consumed an hour or two of your time interacting with media that may not be in your best interest. Now I want you to shift your attention to how you currently interact with media throughout the day. Reflect on your behaviors. How often do you unconsciously consume media? Reflect on the emotions and the thoughts that arise from your current media choices. Are they beneficial or harmful to you? What if you allowed yourself to slow down the process of interacting with media? What would happen if you consciously interacted with media and asked yourself, what media can I interact with right now that will nourish my mind and body and spirit? What media will align with my values? What choice would add to my life in a positive way? And when you come up with an option that meets your criteria, watch yourself mindfully interacting with your media choice. How do you look and behave when you make healthy media choices? Notice any sensations. Do you feel comfortable? Is there any discomfort? Is there stress or is there relaxation? Notice what you notice. Consider how you might make more mindful media choices. Think about practical changes you can implement to align more closely with your intention set earlier. You may even want to take a few minutes to write down specifically how you intend to choose more mindfully the food you consume and the media that you interact with. Go ahead and record any insights you have on the habits that you can create to be more mindful of your consuming. Now let's bring your awareness to what you purchase. Reflect on what are your current purchasing habits. What emotions and thoughts arise when you think of your recent past purchases? Did you unconsciously purchase things, or was it more of a conscious process? Let's go ahead and slow down the process of your purchasing. Let's practice. Think of something that you're going to purchase in the near future. Ask yourself, will this particular purchase nourish my body, my mind, and my spirit? Does this purchase align with my values? Does this purchase add to my life in a positive way? Or maybe this purchase is simply something you have to have in order to live. Now watch yourself making this mindful purchase. Notice what you look like when you slow down your process of purchasing. Make a commitment today to start paying more attention to your choices. Notice how you feel when you mindlessly consume certain foods and media and make purchases versus mindfully choosing. Now it's time to connect to the present moment. And as you do that, Take a few more deep breaths. Acknowledge yourself for taking the time to connect with your consuming habits in a mindful way. Bring this newfound awareness into your life as you mindfully consume food and interact with media, and mindfully make purchases throughout the week. Notice any shifts in your physical and emotional well-being as you implement more mindful consumption practices, and notice how it fosters designing a lifestyle that supports your personality. And as always, with love and blessings, as within, so without, as above, so below, so be it, and so it is.